only fear. You're required. It's a requirement to have the fear of God. And that fear means reverence. You have a reverence. I feel, you all heard this story. I'm telling you, I remember when I first got saved, I don't do this much now, but I still feel it a little bit. Have you ever been at the stoplight? You're walking down the street, you come to the stoplight, and you stand there and the light turns red. I still get that yucky feeling when I cross the street. I still get that, even though there's no cars coming. I still get that. Why? Because I'm breaking a rule. Because I'm breaking a law. I still get that I'm doing wrong. You know what I mean? I still get yucky feelings when I don't tell the whole truth. Not intentionally lying. I'm not talking about intentionally being a liar. We don't tell. I get why because I fear God. It's a respect. It's not like, ooh, God gonna get me. No, not that crazy stuff. That stupid stuff. It's reverence for God. I fear. You know, I told my wife, she's not a kid. You know what? I fear God so much. If I look at a woman the wrong way, I heard her call my wife. Sometimes she don't even know. I said, baby, how you doing? I'm doing the same thing I was doing 2 minutes ago. You just called me. If I look, you know how you get. I'm talking about, well, you don't know because I'm a man. I'm talking about look, you know, look. I call my wife, hey, honey, how you doing? I'm having a love attack. I do that a lot. Why? Because I'm away from my wife. I'm in Boston. So I call my wife. I text her. That's why I get that whole text package. We have about 20,000 texts a month. I text all that. I have love attack. I love you, baby. You know, I send that fruit basket with those fruit things, those fruit flower things. She got so many of them things, and she got so many vases at the house. She got thousands of vases. And I send a few days on her, and I'm having a love attack. I can wash my flesh. Amen. You follow me? Gotta wash my flesh. And why I'm taking that? Because I have reverence, not just for my wife. I fear God. And I know what happened to David when he did the Bathsheba. I fear God. I know what Abraham told Sarah to lie for him. I fear God. And when you have that fear of God, you have that reverence for God, you won't never call a person the N word or the H word or the back word. You won't say derogatory things to people. You don't put one person in the whole group and degrade them. See, I can't be mad at the Caucasian community. I can't. Why? Because I fear God. I'm not saying racism and bigotry doesn't happen. That's none of my business. Let God deal with that. My business is to love. Why? Because in 1 John chapter 3, it said, how can you say you love the Father who you don't see and don't love your brother? You're a liar. When I read that hit me. I had to get delivered from hating certain people. Why? Because I have a reverence and a fear of God. When I feel this rare, when I feel selfish, when I feel like I want to have I'm the pastor, I run this. I don't run nothing about my mouth anyway. When I feel that, you know, that selfishness, I get a yucky feeling. I get convicted when I feel selfish. Even with my children. My daughter wanted extra cookies. I said, no, you can't have extra cookies. No. Then I said, go ahead, baby, you can have to. Why can I feel that? I raised my voice down. I felt that thing. And because you have a reverence to God, and you fear God, the spirit of fear cannot grip you. See, David had that fear of God. The Bible said David was a what? Man after God's own heart. Abraham had that fear of God. God told him to go somewhere. He didn't even know where he was going. My goodness, suppose God told me, just go. Where am I going? Make your business, go. Noah. How do you remember Noah in the ark? He feared God so much, he took ridicule from the people. Teased him. The big ship, rain. They never saw rain before. There won't be rain. But he feared God. How about Rahab? My sister, you know I love my sister. She was a businesswoman. That sister was bad too. She hid those 2 spies. And she said, look, when you come back, you take care of me and my family. Because she feared God. You know, so how about Paul, the Apostle Paul, on the road to Damascus? He was stricken blind. He said, who are you, Lord? What would you have me to do? He feared God. How about Peter? Simon, Simon, does thou lovest me? Yes, Lord, I love you. Simon, take care of my sheep. Simon, do you love me? Yes, Lord, I love you. Take care of my lamb. Simon, Simon, do you love me? Lord, you know I love you. Nurture my sheep. He loved God, even though he denied him 3 times. And he developed a reverence for God. That's what we need today, the fear of God. Not the fear of man, not the fear of the economy. Lots of people are still committing suicide because of the economy. Because they've lost it all. People in their sound mind is taking their lives. A lot of people are doing, I was crying. I was at the fitness center at Planet Fitness. I was on the treadmill and there TVs everywhere. You put that thing in your ear so you can listen. So I did that. I like to stay abreast. And it was one of those crazy shows.